Before the video begins, I'd like to thank the people listed on the screen right now for supporting me on Patreon.
And that's not a bad session at all for the new Honda driver. He qualifies in the top 5.
And with that, welcome to Let's Play TOCA Championship Racing, part, what is this, 28, I think? So, race 2 at Silverstone, race 4 of the championship. I qualified 5th for this race. This Honda is apparently pretty good at qualifying. Either that or I've just got good. I don't know. Ben Cliff is on the pole, which is really interesting and also kind of helps me out. That means that's one less point for menu. So A. So, without further ado, let's get started with our next 20 laps here at a very stormy Silverstone. Away we go. Once again, not very good launch, but then again, I'm not good at launching in this game. So, oh well. I only lost one spot though, so that's fine. And I'm gonna get right back as I just fling myself around. What was it? Was that Bentcliff? Was that Bentcliff or Bila? If that was Bentcliff, holy shit, that's a terrible launch for Bentcliff, because he went from 1st to 6th before turn 1. Ouch. That's all I really have to say. Oh, there goes Plato. Like, holy crap, that was a terrible launch for Bentcliff. But hey, at least he got the pole, so it's one less point for this fucker here. Actually, that's not even the right fucker. I think that's Plato. Shit. I should try to pass him cleanly, just in case he might actually beat Menu. There we go. Got him. And now we get to cruise along for 19 laps, spinning our car everywhere. There's a PGR5. I'll just hope that it's, you know, could hold up to the quality of the first 4 games, which admittedly is pretty high fucking quality. Really high quality, actually. Racing is a non-contact sport. Meanwhile, here in the BTCC, hunts not only happen, they're almost encouraged. Almost. Okay, I don't need second gear there. Non-contact sport, in what reality? In GT Sports reality. That's actually one of the things they say in the fucking, like, racing, what is it, racing etiquette videos that they have, that you actually have to watch before doing any online racing whatsoever. By the way, don't look bad. Racing is a non-contact sport. If you hit somebody, you look bad. It's all about no contact and looking bad. So 1:18.11, not that bad of a lap. I'm sure I've done better. In fact, I know I've done at least a 17. So never mind, shut up me. Well, actually, what was my qualifying lap? Wasn't it a 15? So yeah, 18 is kind of rubbish by comparison. Racing is not a contact sport. Try playing Burnout Destruction Derby. Those are different cases, though. Those are like, you know... Those aren't like traditional racing games. Those are just, hey... Those are action racing games, I guess. Well, at least Burnout is. It's all about the spectacle and causing mayhem and just boom bam ba-dee ba-doo ba-da-da. Yeah, when video game rules are stricter than real racing rules. Real Racing Roots 99. Oh, that's a wall. Rock the boat, don't rock the boat, baby. You don't necessarily have to stop for a certain time, Reflector, but you do have to, like, slow your pace over a certain amount of time on track. Like, you can't, like, go full throttle down a straightaway, or else the timer won't count down. Because it's less stopping and more just slowing your pace. Because stopping would actually be worse, because that'd just make things more dangerous. It's like, oh hey, there's a car stopped on the track because penalty. May or may not have just caused a massive pileup. Oops. So yeah, you just gradually whittle away the penalty time by, you know, just driving a little bit slower down around the track. It's still really strict though, because it's like, oh hey, someone bumped me into a wall, and yet I get a 10-second penalty. Beg pardon. Although I've heard they've kind of fixed the penalty system in most recent updates, which I haven't had a chance to mess with because the most recent updates also broke my game to where I actually can't play it. I'm hoping this recent hotfix, this recent patch fixed that for me, because I would actually like to play GT Sport again and check out the Red Bull Ring, etc. Well, there's many different types of penalties depending on the severity of the infraction as well as what series you're running. Like, some series are like, you know, they'll make you just drive through pit lane because, you know, speed limit, that's a big penalty, or you have to stop in your pit box and stay there for like 10 seconds or a minute, or, you know, some series will just add time to your final race time. Shit like that, or like revert your progress in the race back a lap or some shit. I actually watched a, well, I didn't watch the whole race, but I watched the finish of it because it was a really weird finish. But saw an ARCA race recently from like 2011, I think it was, where like two guys actually jumped the final restart, and their penalty was they got put in the last two positions of the lap that they finished. So they were at, you know, the bottom of the lead lap cars, basically, instead of, you know, finishing like first and second on the road. That feeling the guy who finished third actually won the race because of penalties. Yeah, I mean, racing online is a bit messy in GT Sport because of the penalty system. But I haven't done any online racing in it in a while, so I couldn't tell you how it is right now. I've just been doing single-player stuff. Yeah, iRacing is less strict than GT Sport. It's just like, oh hey, okay, slow down your pace for about a second. Alright, you're good. GT Sport, slow down your pace for about 10 seconds. Oh, okay. I think NASCAR is buying out ARCA, if they haven't already. Do I have Forza 3 by this weekend? Nice. Another proper single-player focused GT. I mean, Sport is getting... It's gradually getting a lot of single-player content. It's not just, you know, the multiplayer-only esports game that it was originally intended to be. But, like, they've added a lot of events to, like, the GT League mode, and it's actually pretty fun, pretty good single-player campaign for now. good until you get DQ'd for dumb reason. Reminds me of this one guy. I think it's I think he's somebody Arrow like is good friends with now. He does the iRacing Daytona 24 Hours by himself, but because he does it by himself, he gets disqualified at the end of the race. But he still does it. Just to do it. ARCA is interesting, yeah. It's a good, like, stepping stone to get into NASCAR. I just wish they didn't race at, you know, the big super speedways, because generally the people that run in ARCA are not experienced or skilled enough to handle that sort of racing. Like, I don't think they should race at Daytona and Talladega particularly, but, what do I know? I'm just some fucking armchair racer here. Using the damn... you know, using the damn controller. Also, I like how I showed off my hand instead of the controller there. I know how to fucking do cameras. Oh my god. I know how to do turn... Oh! Hi, how you doing? Once again, it's a Nissan. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get murdered by Team Nissan after this championship. Best ARCA car is the beat-up Dodge that shows up every race. I know, right? Also like how Frank Kimmel just, like, stayed in ARCA, even though he's, like, the most dominant ARCA driver ever. But he's no good at any of the higher tiers of oval racing, so he just stayed in ARCA. I think a lot of ARCA cars are like old Cup cars that they purchased. You know, old obsolete Cup cars. Something like that. Speaking of weird mix of old and new cars, I was watching a highlight, well, not a highlight, but like the finish of a recent Trans Am race at Road America, and in one of the classes it was a Viper competition coupe against like a Viper GTS R or something. It was really interesting to see those different types of Vipers racing each other for the win. And also, Trans Am racing is still as cool as I remember it being. Still waiting for Norris Ring to be in Forza GT Sport. I mean, we had kind of like a bootleg Norris Ring in the form of Soul Central and GT4. That's about it. ACRX, yeah. Point is, it was two different types of Vipers racing for the win, and it was really cool. Excuse me, whoever that was, it might have been Bila, I couldn't tell. I didn't look at the number plate. Oh, that Ford doesn't have a front bumper. I remember watching Trans Am in like the early 2000s with guys like Paul Gentilozzi and his really cool ass Jaguar. Oi! Once again, thoroughly fucked turn one. Never seen Trans Am. It's really entertaining racing. And like just to see some like, you know, American cars with some pretty crazy body kits. Not like DTM crazy, but pretty crazy body kits. Mostly just wide-ass body kits. Like they wide-body the shit out of a freaking Dodge Charger, or Challenger, or whatever. An already very large car. Actually, it's kind of like if you put Forza Aero on a modern muscle car. That's what some of the Trans Am cars look like. And I mean that as a compliment. It's actually really cool. Wasn't there a blue Viper with yellow stripes? That was the World Challenge 7. If you're talking about that one competition coupe that's in like Forza. Excuse me. Holy crap. Ah. Oh yeah, a lot of older race cars still get run. It's just they're in much less exposed, like, support series and stuff. Yeah, Tommy Archer, yeah, his Viper in the Speed GT Championship. It's a really nice blue and yellow. I remember the A1 GP. That was an interesting concept. Instead of being driver-based, it was nation-based. Kind of sad that's gone. It's kind of like a Formula 1 style race of champions almost. I don't know. Actually, it's nothing like that. Never mind. I'm dumb. Oh, that's just the Lost World Challenge. I didn't know that. I think one of my favorite SCCA events is the runoffs. Just all those different classes and types of cars. I'd love to go to a runoffs weekend, like a runoffs championship weekend. I remember when they used to run the runoffs at Mid-Ohio, and watching all those races. It was so on TV. It was so much fun to watch. Our World Challenge is run by USAC. I didn't even know USAC was still around, except, well, around on tarmac at least. I know, like, you know, still has its sprint car stuff, but still. Or its dirt oval stuff. But yeah. So I need to pay attention to the game again, because back markers. Yep. Probably will challenge some more GT3. Yeah. I mean, it's still cool. It's like how the GS class and like the main class in the support series for the fucking IMSA. Yeah. Whatever the hell it's called, I can't remember it, but how it went from like they decided to change the formula from like just showroom cars that have been race converted to GT4 class. Still pretty great. Still a good series, but yeah. Same, 7. Like, most of my love for Mid-Ohio comes from watching the SCCA runoffs. Hi, how you doing? Whoever that was. Where are you? Oh, there you are. It's a Volvo. It's a shame how much World Challenge has gone down. I remember there being like 40-car grids in both classes in the early 2000s. If that's true, they can barely crack 10 cars. That's really sad. I remember when like every single fucking like racing series grid had like 40 cars. And now it's, you know, 20 at most. Damn recession. Oh, Jesus. Nope, still not running over the tip board. Can't make me. Honestly, I don't really know a whole lot about SCCA myself. It's just mostly like, I just know it's mostly like club racing. Kind of, and like support racing for major series. That being said, it has a lot of different like racing types, and it's fun. Oh yeah, late 90s Daytona 24s with 90 car grids. Shit. What race had like a 90 car grid? I'm trying to think. There was a race, I think it was the... What was it? There was a 24-hour race. Pretty sure. I want to say, I don't know why, but Abu Dhabi, like, is in my brain. That had like a grid of 90 cars. This, like, either this year or late last year. Something like that. I can't remember. I'm just like, holy shit, 90 entries, that's awesome. Excuse me. Excuse me, Voxel. Got a heckin' battle going on up here between a Volvo and a Nissan. The midfield cars. Yeet. We're good. Everything's fine. Oh, Reflexor, you mean send him a private message with the link to that image so he can actually look at it? Well, I wonder what my margin of victory is going to be. Hello, OBS Slag, how you doing? Please don't. I need to rely on the VOD for my video content. This is the way I'm doing things now. Don't be lagging, motherfucker. Send status full. well, it's fine. Of the grids. Yeah, I had a lot of weird shit on grids. The Trans Am GT1 and stock cars in the same class. What could possibly go wrong? Speaking of classes, I'm actually kind of glad they're splitting up the DPIs and LMP2s next year in IMSA. I don't know. Just, the DPIs had an unfair advantage. Let's be honest here. Excuse me. Oh, that Nissan's missing a front bumper. Lots of missing front bumpers in this race. By lots, I mean I've seen 2. 2 is a lot, right? I mean, it's less than 0, or less than 0, more than 0. Spirit of Daytona's Eclipse, oh god. This is a Tesser. Is it a Tesser Act? I fucking know. Final lap. That's Silverstone. See what I did there? I think 2019 might be a little bare in terms of LMP2s, but I think 2020 will have more LMP2 teams in IMSA with the class split. That's going to be like, because yeah, next year is going to be like a little rough transition year with the class split, and you know, a lot of P2 teams already committing to DPIs for next year. But I think 2020 we'll see a bigger LMP2 grid than we'll probably get next year. And hopefully more competitive, because competition is good. Speaking of P2s, the Rileys for sale and it's cheap. Alright, new donation goal. I'm going to buy us a prototype. As I take the double here at Silverstone.
And another victory for the new Honda driver. His team must be very happy with his progress so far. Here's the final positions.
Oh hey, I won the race by a lot more this time. Probably because I didn't spin as much towards the end of the race. 50.99 second victory over Menu. Alright, once again, top 5 for Ricard Rydell in the Volvo. I'm actually kind of surprised he's doing so well. It's also cool, I guess, that he's doing so well. That are not Audi and Hondas and Renaults in the top 5. And Tim Harvey finished 10th, so hey, good run for him. Cool. So here are the updated point standings. I have a perfect 60, Menu has 50, so a good 10-point advantage for me heading into our third set of races. Shut up, Tiff. No one asked you. So yeah, that's almost a third of a lap. 50 seconds actually was like 2/3 of a lap because we were doing the international course. My best lap was like 1:17, so yeah. Anyways, that'll conclude this segment, so we'll move on to Thruxton next time in TOCA challenge thing, yeah.